Now, you got heaven, you got hell. Hell represents the lower region. Hell's fire shoots from the south gate, which is the base of the spine, which is called the root chakra, and shoots up to the third eye. That's called hell's fire. But when you baptized, the word baptized, when this Kundalini energy shoots up, you're baptized in the fire. You see, the Indian government concluded, based on reading ancient Sanskrit texts, that these devices that are in the body will come online and destroy everything in its path if it suspects genocide and annihilation in a certain period of time, the last days. So therefore the white boy has to go and he has to kill you secretively by taking you off at a time. But he will never announce the day of battle that I'm coming straight out and do it, because these devices will send a shock and will kill him off.
Now, talk about the kind of studies that the white boy is doing on melanin. Perhaps.
Okay, I'm going to get right into that.
Okay, I wanted you to deal more too with the white boy as a created entity, because if he's created, how can he do the things?
Okay, I'll explain that too, but let me say this one other thing. Lucifer, which is supposed to be the light bringer, is the pineal gland. That's what Lucifer is. You see, it's important that we take all this terminology and everything that you think is evil. If you study it, you will find out it's not evil at all. Evil is only in your mind. As a man thinketh, so is he. Right? Jacob wrestled with the angel all night. And at daybreak, he saw the face of God, and the face of God was called pineal. Lucifer is the pineal gland, which is the one true God. So somewhere around the conference of Nicaea, wherever you saw Lucifer, you saw Christ. So what they had to do in a lot of texts, and those texts that was destroyed. So if you just went and got the lost books of the Bible, you'd still be in the dark, because it was text that was destroyed. They had to limit the amount of times you heard the word Lucifer in the Bible, other than Christ, because you would put it together that Lucifer and Christ is one and the same. Both of them light bringers. But the Christ and Lucifer is the pineal gland, which is the face of God. You see what I'm saying? So these terminologies, we have to turn around, and basically, I've done a study on the dark side, and basically this is, and based on the research, you'll find out that most things that you think is evil, or what you think is so hideous, in its actuality is the missing part of the missing links that have been hidden for the last 2,000 years. And if your enemy gonna rule over you, he's gonna take everything that is divine and turn it against you. You see what I'm saying? Now let's get into some issues on what they're doing with the melanin also too. Well, first of all, let's deal with this. He's a created person, but you got to understand that the realm that we are on is such a low realm that it's no problem operating on this realm. It's such a low realm in the first place. It's not that he is operating on this so good, it's just that we are operating so low on our limited capacity. So automatically we really meet the white man on his level, which is the low level. You understand where I'm coming from? He's on the subplanes of your lowest planes. It's just that you have dried up and degenerated down to such a low plane until you're thinking the white boy is really doing something. And he's only grazing the surface. But they also say in the last days the knowledge will increase. That's in the Bible. But it also says, Honorable Muhammad said they're going to give him just enough knowledge for him to hang himself. But what knowledge that'll be? He will learn half the mysteries. But can he ultimately exercise these mysteries? No. Because it takes the soul and it takes a deeper knowledge. So it's one thing to have the knowledge of an owner's manual on how to do some stuff, but he can't drive the damn car. You see what I'm saying? So whatever he's doing is minute, he's fiddling around. And he's only doing it on the mundane realm, which is the physical realm, which is the lowest realm anyway. That ain't shit. Now, what are some of the things he's dealing with melanin? Well, I was telling you about how they went in and between 1990 up until now, they have gone into the projects and they have exterminated tons of black people. In Atlanta alone, they've closed down about 20-something projects. And nobody know where the people went, but they've disappeared. But when I did the research on those projects, most of the projects in the country, number one, they are built with underground passages. Number two, those underground passages lead to railways. So they can unload a project from the inside out. You see what I'm saying? Or what is it, outside in? Or whatever, from the inside, let's put it that way. And nobody suspect anything and they put them right on the trains. This is a reality. What's happening with those people? Where do you think they get them goddamn melatonin pills from? Them melatonin pills, wait a minute. The only way you can get those melatonin pills is from somebody's behind. Somebody. Now, one thing about melanin, once you take it out of the human body, it changes. So it changes form. So it's a melanin. You see what I'm saying? But it's an unactivated melanin. But they need it to survive. The melanin is in all of the sunscreens that they need to survive based on the sun. Melanoma cancer. All of your sunscreens, all of your suntans is all melanin. The melatonin pills, they need it for sleep aid, all that's melanin. Your Viagra, that they going crazy, is nothing but melanin. It's nothing but melanin. That's all this shit is.
But I thought they were growing that on tobacco plants or something that said they could grow melanin.
They grew what? Viagra?
No, melanin.
Anybody can take something. Anybody can take something and put with something. At first I thought that they were getting it from certain various fruits. Because, you know, your rye has this, dates have it, apples have it, black beans are high in melanin. The coffee bean is high in melanin. That's why they got to have it. That's why coffee shops are springing up all over the place. See what I'm saying? All that has carbon in it. But the stuff that they need, the first melatonin bottles, before they took it off,